Good evening, RPG Limit Break, and welcome to the quarterfinals of the 2023 Dragon Warrior Randomizer Winter League. Tonight we got Group C action featuring Angel FM, Big Slamoo, BobPineappleMD, and Guelph35. Hi everybody, I'm DK9146, and alongside me in the booth tonight's going to be, and my brain has completely fried, Beef. How you doing, Beef?
That's me. I'm doing great. Hopefully you're doing well out there in chat. We're looking forward to a bunch of tri-stated flags, and the runners have made their selection. Each of them picking two flags to either turn on or off. Everything else, mostly everything else, is going to be tri-stated. I'm looking forward to this one, knowing what the flags are. You want to share them with the group here, DK?
Absolutely. So after much turmoil, I'm sure, for each of these runners, they have opted to go with Cursed Princess on, Three's Company on, Random XP Requirements on, Random Monster Stats on, Big Swamp on, Random Monster Zones off, and they did come together, and we have decided to stick at tri-stated mid-rolls for Big Slamoo.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Beat Slam Move flag is going to be tri-stated, so we won't know till possibly the end whether or not that one's going to be on.
Well, with the alternate finishes, I missed the first chest on everybody. Every time I looked, I missed it, but I saw the second chest was a cursed belt, so one of the belts is off the table in the throne room, not able to be achieved.
Yeah, the last one being key a gold, meaning that we've got keys for sure.
Yeah, and with this flag set, this could be a fairly quick one. Let's see what all we have here in the treasury. We've had Fighter's Ring, Fairy Water, and some bamboo poles, some alternate stuff here. No cursed belts, though, is the big piece.
Yeah, it looks like another herb there. We're gonna see what's in the basement as well, so possibly getting an idea if we've got rotated dungeons.
Yeah, absolutely. It's also good, especially with these alternate flag sets, to find where Swamp Cave is as soon as possible, just to have that knowledge. Looks like tablet, and it is at least oriented correctly. Could just be the 1 in 8 luck roll.
Yeah, I've always found myself thinking you can know for sure that the mirrored rotated dungeons are on, but you can never know for sure if it's off.
Yeah, that's fair. After 2 floors here, and it does look like we do not have Stair Shuffle on, Angel does find gold in the tablet. So yeah, with the start here, we're gonna get a lot of quick flag checks out of the way as people in chat are noting. You know, we have normal chest locations. We do have a vanilla map with a mountain cave start.
Oh well, there goes Big Swamp.
Yeah, Big Swamp gets overwritten by that flag set. The only positive here is all the locations, while we know where they exist, they are spread out tremendously, so it will maybe put a little bit here, but Angel kills a rogue scorpion immediately, goes up a level. Yeah, as Aaron pointing out in chat, Big Swamp does still have an effect. Even though Big Swamp can't happen on this vanilla map, it still does enhance their starting HP as we see everybody in the 30s.
Oh, that's true. I hadn't thought of that.
So this should be interesting. We know we have random the chest contents are shuffled everywhere. So the other cursed belts could exist anywhere. Since oh my gosh, 269 on whatever Bob just took down.
Wow, and that's right near the start as well.
Exactly, yeah, and I think Slamoo found it as well. I think it was this Droll Magi.
Level 9 on Slamoo's screen, 8 for Bob Pineapple.
So we do have vanilla spell learning on, most likely based on the group of spells that came, but they all came at once. So we can most likely get confirmation once we get another level or 2 here. But yeah, going back to the alternate finishes here, with the cursed belts being randomly strewn out here, and we know there are 3 total. Anytime there's a cursed princess finish, 3 belts do exist. One being in the throne room means there's 2 random ones out there in an unknown location, and it would be hilarious if both were in a Lawn Charlock.
Oh, that would be great. I like the way you think.
Exactly. Give me a Lawn Charlock, a closed Charlock, meaning they have to find all the key items, and almost would force them to, at minimum, try Three's Company. But let's see what they find out here. We haven't had anybody get far enough to be able to confirm if Charlock will be open or closed yet. Honestly, not many people pushed that far at all yet.
Yeah, not really so much exploring as just finding out what's in the known locations now. So, you know, pushing out a little bit. We're at I think we see a town here on BobPineappleMD's screen here, just south of Mountain Cave.
Yeah, here we go. Bob finds a town down at Vanilla Hawksness here, and we'll see if this town happened to roll vanilla or not. We've got several vanilla flags kicked on at least.
Oh, not gonna find out. That red slime.
Yeah, well, we just had a green dragon for 324 experience.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, sorry to cut off your thought there. I saw that murderous red slime as well, which was fantastic.
Yeah, Guelph's sitting on about 12,000. When he went down into the tablet cave, it ended up grinding a bunch of gold. Gonna find this town here. We'll see what shows up. See if there's any significance to finding that. So we got Garanham here. Gonna check the shop. Cheap silver shield, cheap magic armor.
Yeah, so we do have randomized shops. We have randomized prices as well, and then those random prices can additionally be tri-stated, though we would not know which ones were. Man, the red slime has taken down several runners. That thing is not afraid to use its breath.
Yeah, interestingly as well, Guelph hasn't found any of those high XP value enemies at all, and is sitting on level 3 and has probably done more exploring than the rest of them have on level 10.
Yeah, I'd say it's only a matter of time, especially now that he's going to feel more emboldened by having this additional defense going in, a little bit of extra offense with that axe in hand. So let's see what he finds in the back, though, first.
Yeah, so we've got a torch, cursed belt, and some gold.
I think I know what Guelph's about to do. He's just gonna, he's gonna check the basement first. Might as well see if this is swamp or something needed. But I mean, at this point, you can just recycle this place. No keys needed. You can, and there's South Swamp. So we got. Swamp. This is the end of the game. It's grind until you kill a spike and take it from him.
Wow. Oh, this could turn out great. Guelph is the only one so far that's found it. BobPineapple's down in Cantlin now. Druin taking Guelph up, but Guelph with this knowledge is gonna, like you say, now with the magic armor, silver shield, hand axe, probably gonna go and find a quick enemy or two. Happen across, I'm sure, something pretty soon that's gonna give him a whole bunch of XP and just realize that, hey, I can finish this out pretty quick.
Yeah, Guelph definitely in the lead as far as knowledge goes. Knows there's an easy belt to grind. Knows there's a princess nearby there as well. Literally just has to get the experience here, and just is the only one of our runners, unfortunately, to not pick up on those good enemies yet, but he's bound to run into it at some point here.
Yeah, and the quicker it happens, the better it is for him, because it looks like the other runners are potentially about to make the same discovery he did. Oh, maybe not. Slimu just getting sent back home there was heading in that direction, but got sent back.
Yeah, that Wolf Lord was strong as heck. I think he hit for 90. Oh my goodness.
There's the 269 Droll Magi for Guelph.
Exactly what I was going to say. So he's now off to the races here. Is going to get a ton of stats. Realize the confirmation of the vanilla spell learning there. So we know Healmore will not come to level 17, although we're hopeful the stats for the runners might compensate for that prior to absolutely needing that. Plus that sleep spell will definitely come in handy with a potential spike.
For sure, we're definitely seeing some extreme enemies here. That Wolf Lord just caught Bob Pineapple as well.
Now follow me here. Let's say we put the Wolf Lord on the spike in the swamp cave, and have it have sleep resist.
Oh, I do like the way you think. See, now we're now we're thinking like just cruel taskmasters here. I love it.
Well, we've got to at this point. We've already seen the clear path to victory, which is Cursed Princess, most likely. So we got to throw some curveballs at these guys. They made the playoffs here.
Absolutely. Can't make it too easy on them. Slimu finding the jerk. Bob Pineapple taking another death to that Wolf Lord. And here's Big Slimu about to come across Garanham, unless this Magidrakey is has something to say about it. But I doubt it.
Yeah, nice simple Magidrakey went down in 2 and gave a paltry 44, but still way better than its standard XP.
Yeah, so the right side of the screen, is about to. Both of them have knowledge of this this cursed belt that is very, very repeatable. And speaking of 2 of these runners knowing that, it's only 2 of these runners that are going to advance to the next round. So we're looking for the top 2 here to move on. So that this could end up going pretty quickly for the 2 of them. And if it does, it's going to be game over for Angel and Bob Pineapple.
No, absolutely, but I do see Bob going across that bridge going north. Angel was kind of heading that way, but got wolf-lorded. Slimu immediately is like, all right, let's go double check what I can buy down here, but also fully aware of that cursed belt now. I most likely expect him to go ahead and do the grind now.
Yeah, definitely makes sense. Yeah, it looks like Slimu's going for it.
Absolutely, Slimu's going to get these belts. For those that may not be aware or understand what this alternate finish of Cursed Princess means, it basically means you take the princess back to the king like you normally would to be able to get the Gwaelin's love. However, in this case, you want to have your inventory filled with things that are cursed belt or higher, meaning like key items, death necklace, fairy flutes, to force her to take a cursed belt. If she takes the cursed belt, the Cursed Princess flag set being enabled will cause a finish condition, and that's a win.
Being a little bit newer myself, I have a question about that. The fighter's ring isn't something she would take, is it?
Yeah, she takes everything but the key items. So you definitely cannot have a fighter's ring, cannot have a dragon scale, herbs refined torches, fairy waters, all that lower level stuff. She will take any of that over the cursed belt.
Oh, and here I am realizing that even for the fighter's ring, you could just pick up another cursed belt and drop the fighter's ring.
Absolutely. Yep. Yeah. So absolutely. At this point, with no key items outside of cursed belts and such, they're going to want 8 cursed belts in their inventory at this point.
And then how do you feel if you're Big Slimu, and then once you do that, you happen to check the basement and realize it swamps out?
Well, you have one of 2 thoughts. If you feel that you got up here late, you're like, crud. This is the win condition, but evidently the spike tile is not easily killable. Maybe he thinks he got up here quick with the enemy set and is just going to try and figure out what it is. But if I'm a runner, I'm thinking I'm not the first here, and I now realize that I'm at the grind.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to asking about how everybody's feeling at certain points throughout here. Slimu about to go and check and find the good news. Let's see if there's bad news on that spike tile, though.
Yeah, he's going to head up here. We'll see if he's more successful than Guelph is. Guelph is about completed with his grind of cursed belts here. Meanwhile, Angel is into Garanham as well and is about to find out the good news about Garanham. Well, we got a Wraith. Wraith, beefy as well. Took a 15 hit, didn't die. Does go down to sleep here. Did hit him for 60 though.
60,
Three-shot kill.
There it is. Wow.
Well, this is interesting because we know it's not the most safe walk back because we do not have return. So he will have to go through that battle again. We'll have to walk out the south entrance again and walk her back to Tantagel. We'll see how this goes for him.
And when you're only 15 minutes in, and you see this, you pick up the princess. That little tune that plays must feel like an eternity.
Oh, absolutely! Especially now. Nice crit by Slimu. Gets through in one shot. Oh, this is intense because we know it's not exactly a safe path. Meanwhile, Guelph is getting the news here. Neither runner opting to throw a sleep out there first is kind of surprising. Throw the sleep. Guelph, you have a chance here.
There it is. And it lands.
Slimu beginning the arduous task of returning to Tantagel here and not dying. Meanwhile, Guelph is trying to sleep and then heal, unknowing how long or how much HP this thing has. Opts to go ahead and start swinging, but it's going to wake up and kill him. He has some knowledge, though. All right, on the left side here, Angel's in mid-Curse Belt grind. Meanwhile, Bob, also now aware of the Curse Belts and is about to be aware of South Swamp.
Looks like Bob's going to check the spike tile before even bothering with the Curse Belt grind.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad play. He's going to have to go back and forth through this back anyway for a bit. Meanwhile, Slimu, still trying to get south, is just getting the Dr. Mr. Holmes encounter rate here on the way down. Hasn't even gotten across the bridge yet. All right, we're across the bridge, and he's got about 2 screens south, 1 screen east to go. Let's see if he can do it successfully. He's in that Wolf Lord zone.
Runs into a blue dragon, but runs away. Only a few more steps to go. Manages to get to the castle. This isn't going to be too much longer for Slimu to take first place here.
Absolutely. As long as he has ensured he has all 8 Curse Belts in his inventory, we are about to see a W over here for Slammer. And there it is. Give me that Curse Belt. So we're about to see it. Oh my, what a lovely corset. Get those GGs out in chat for Big Slimu. He's going to take first place tonight in this quarterfinal race.
Definitely GG's to Big Slimu. What a wild start that was. And then all of a sudden just everybody realizing, oh wow, this isn't going to take very long at all. That's a time of 17 minutes and 52 seconds. That's pretty incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. It's amazing. Yeah, sometimes Cursed Princess will throw you a bone like this, and give you an easy belt. So here we go. Angel onto the spike, throws down to sleep. The Wraith is asleep. Let's see how this battle goes.
Angel in the chat asking everyone to look away from that fight. So. About to rescue the princess here. let's see. So Bob Pineapple going back to Garanham now as well.
Yeah, Bob's got all the knowledge going for him at this moment. He's just got to complete the grind still. So let's see if Angel can get back through this Wraith. And another just crit. Angel is just critting everything. But with that, Dean, we have tonight's winner, Big Slamoo, joining us. GG Slammer, how you feeling?
Oh, thanks. I'm still catching my breath over here. That was crazy.
So are we.
Yeah, that was nuts for sure, and especially with having one of the belts already in the throne room, not knowing where those other two may ultimately lie, and then it's like, hey, here's that belt right next to South Swamp.
Yeah, I mean it's a straight walk, right? I mean there's no critical thinking other than how hard do I grind before I leave here. To see the 60 from the Wraith, I thought my tournament run was over. Luckily that sleep held on for 3 turns.
No, absolutely, and right behind you was Guelph. He was maybe 2 or 3 belts on the grind behind you. He did not get as lucky with that Wraith, and ultimately hasn't even gotten back up there. In the interim, the other 2 runners on the left, Angel and Bob, have. Angel is just about to make the castle, and as long as he's got all 8 of his belts, will be taking second tonight.
Wow, yeah, I mean, I knew that was going to be quick. I mean, you see that, I mean, the belt in the treasury knocked me down a little bit. I'm like, okay, I don't know, non-random searches. You knew you're not getting a belt for the coordinates because the other win condition Three's Company's on, so there's only one more belt.
No, absolutely agree. But in the meantime, Angel does finish second tonight. Get those GGs out in chat. And with the approximately 20:44 finish time, so just under 3 minutes behind Big Slamoo.
GG's to Angel. I don't think anybody's surprised that he's moving on. It does feel good to beat him. Now I'm 2-1 against him in our last 3 races, so.
Dang, very nice. And it's a shame tonight,
Yeah, now I'm
Slamoo,
2-1 against him.
you know, you
We
guys
love our
turned
new
Curse Princess and Three's Company on. The random XP requirements, as we saw there, was turned on. Random monster stats was on. Big Swamp on. Random monster zones off. We did hear about the tri-stated Big Slamoo mid-rolls, but I don't know that we got long enough into this race to be able to see if those were on or not.
I say the seed wasn't long enough to roll a mid-roll. No, I mean, honestly, both my flags basically got completely wasted with vanilla map and such a quick run, so it is what it is. I can't complain about it, so...
So meanwhile, I do want to call out that both our other runners here, especially after that death there from Guelph, have thrown in the towel, knowing that there's not a win condition for them to get second or above. So get some GGs out in the chat for Bob Pineapple and Guelph as well. And we do have our second place winner, Angel FM, joining us. GGs, Angel, how you feeling?
LOL, I can't believe I got second place. Thank you. Bye.
Well then, that was pretty good. And we do have Bob Pineapple joining us. GG, Bob. What was your thoughts on this rather fast seed?
I don't think I've ever been more frustrated in a loss in my life in DW Randomizer. I'm not going to lie to you, because there's literally nothing I could have done differently. When I can chalk a loss up to, the way I played or I mishandled something or whatnot, I'm typically fine with it. But when the game simply decides you're not going north, back attacked by things that can take you out in one, back attack slept and wrecked 7 or 8 times before I even found or was even allowed to get to Garanham. And at that point, I'm pretty sure the game was over because I just couldn't get there.
No, for sure. You were definitely the last of our runners to get up to Garanham for sure. I know Guelph, who just joined us, GG Guelph, had a little bit of a bad run once he was at Garanham. But yeah, you definitely had a bad run of it trying to get north. I do agree.
Yeah, it's just, and GG's, of course, to Angel and to Big Slamoo. And it just is what it is. And the RNG just decided no. So I just have to kind of deal with that and move on.
Very fair. Well, a very nicely ran winter league nonetheless, Bob. And you guys got just hit with a giant tornado here on this one. Do want to say welcome to the booth, the Guelph35 as well. GG's, how are you feeling about this one?
My only chance against this group was a quick random race, and I did not get the RNG I needed to come out on top.
Yeah, RNG kind of bit you a little hard there. You were the first runner to get to Garenham and have all the knowledge. Curse Belt, South Swamp. You just had the worst luck with the Wraith. Both Big Slamoo and Angel were able to kill it both times successfully, going in and out on their first attempt. Where you went over 2.
Hit points did it have?
Let's see if one of our trackers can get it up on here. But I'm gonna guess somewhere around 45 would be a max. It went down, 48.
Yeah, they're 48.
Yeah, Guelph was 3 swings with the hand axe. Did it on 11, I want to say.
Okay, yeah, just
Angel just critted apparently. So
Yeah.
I figured crit strats was probably gonna be the way through.
See, and I never saw it. I never got the opportunity to even see the spike tile.
You didn't miss much.
Oh, and it had heal. Oh, fun.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't see the sleepers. It dropped off a little quick, but it had it slept for me no problem. It went straight to sleep. Honestly, the real end game boss might have been that wolf as I was trying to walk back. I got like 4 wolf encounters, and I just could not run. I had to sleep every single one of them on the way home.
Yeah, I was noting that. I was noting that.
I'm going to lose this race because I'm getting 17 encounters between tablet and mountain. And luckily that wasn't the case, but that encounter, I mean, as every single one of those encounters, I'm like, there's 8 seconds. There's 8 seconds. There's 8 seconds just waiting for the .dones. And I'm like, there's no way I'm getting there.
Well, now I don't have to play next week's flags. So.
Yeah, next week we got the highlights are the Big Swamp and no numbers for sure. What are you feeling about that one, Slamu? And looks like you're going to be into the Group F semifinal that currently has Diabetes the Second and Beta Strip.
Oh, another match against Beta Strip. What do you know? So funny to see that. I mean, third one against Beta Strip. I'll take second to him again. That's fine by me. I wanted Big Swamp, so I was a little upset that we rolled Vanilla Map. But I guess I'll take it. That'd be good for next week. It'll be fine.
And I know Angel had to run, but he'll be in Group E's semifinals with Dr. Mr. Holmes and myself, DK9146. So that's going to be fun. So anybody, Bob or Guelph, do you have any final thoughts as you close out your 2023 Winter League?
Generally speaking, I had a good time. This was the worst possible way to end the run, in my opinion. But, making the playoffs was good, and it frees me up to be more in the commentator's booth. So by next week, I'm sure I'll be over it.
Yeah, and I had a good time this league. Right around there, got in the playoffs this time somehow, and about where I usually end up. But thanks to all the people who do the behind the scenes work. Without you guys, we wouldn't have a platform to have our fun.
Any final thoughts from you as well, Big Slamu, as you move on to next week?
No, I feel bad. I think this is the 3rd time in the last 4 tournaments that I've knocked you out, so I'm very sorry about that. But thanks again to everybody. I mean, I say it every single time. This is, without a doubt, one of the best communities that I've ever been a part of in an online gaming atmosphere. So thanks for everything that everybody does to put this on. Obviously, thanks to you guys for chatting it up, Beef and DK. Camian, thanks for the restream. I don't even know who tracked this thing. It was so fast. I haven't even had a chance to see, but thank you to you guys as well. I'm excited to get my Big Swamp next week and to take second to Beta again. So,
yeah, good question from chat. Did anybody in the booth here want to share which flags you did ultimately select?
Yeah, I turned on Curse Princess and Three's Company. I knew my only chance was a short race.
Yeah, so as much as I complained about this run, I did it to myself because I used both of my votes to turn on Cursed Princess because my thinking was the same as Guelph's.
Wow, I actually thought about turning it off, but I figured, honestly, I figured I was going to get outruled, and I definitely got outruled there. I did Big Swamp, which obviously didn't matter, and then Vanilla Zones that was not long enough to matter, but they were Vanilla Zones outside of the starting 3.
Yeah, and Aaron pointing out in the chat, you weren't the only 2 to vote for it. There were three votes for Cursed Princess there.
Oh no, I used both of my
both.
votes.
Oh, I see. I misunderstood. I thought 3 players had voted for it.
Yeah, the ultimate irony of this being that I did it to myself, so I can only partially blame the game.
So that means Angel turned on random monster stats and random XP requirements.
Yep, absolutely. So, interesting selections, especially after our first 2 groups were clearly against the alternate flag sets. We had 2 runners tonight wanting those alternate flag sets being turned on, and I kind of agree with the logic behind those selections. Well, looks like we're about wrapped up here then. Beef, any final thoughts from you? This was a rather fast one, but we do have another one coming up tomorrow, though. 2 p.m. Eastern, going to feature Tilo, Nimenva, Ziggy, and Sandcraft05. So definitely stay tuned for assignment on that one. That should be a fantastic one, and we'll wrap up our quarterfinal week.
Yeah, the only thing left for me would be to thank you all in the chat, you viewers. Always make it a lot more fun and definitely help me along the way because there's a lot of things that I don't pick up on that you all are very happy to point out when it's missed. So thank you and hope you enjoyed the show. I certainly did, and you all make it worthwhile. So thank you for watching.
No, absolutely agree with that. Very fantastic way of putting that. So for our restreamer Cameo on Renikai, for our trackers Schmike and Secret Agent Man and my co-commentator Beef Supreme TV, I'm DK9146. Everyone have a good evening and stay tuned. We're going to send it over to Overswarm. Take care now.